All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakorash, to honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Walk Wathian, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. And this is going to be a real quick video. I came across this clip last night, and I'm going to let it play. You know, something I just wanted to highlight here. Another reason why we have to get out of here. You know, even if you're trying to do right in this kingdom, you know, you'll still be getting put down in this man's system. And it's a damn shame, because he'll set up our own people to lord over each other. All right, which, and something, you know, we should all be thankful and praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know, being thankful that we've been given proper and upright teachers who are not fucking us over. All right, who don't have us out here believing any old kind of bullshit, and they're just in the deliberations that they give out. All right, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna let this clip play. This Jake off to the left with that tie on, he's a judge, and he's being a straight asshole to one of his own. You know, hey, you know what they have the saying? With great power comes great responsibility. You know, hey, the power that was given to our apostles, you know, them coming into the truth many years before the most of us and teaching us, they're not abusing it over us, and they're doing right by us, and that's something to continue to pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know, that spirit remains on them, you know, and that they be rewarded for that, because they could easily be getting your pockets ran through like IUIC. They could easily be beating you up in a closet somewhere like Tazadakia was doing that one guy. All right, the Tazadakia of ICGJC. All right, so let me let this play real quick. It says, the title says, Detroit judge lectures construction worker for being in work clothes during virtual hearing.
And I don't do t-shirts in my court. I'm at a construction. I don't care where you're at.
Judge Ronald Giles making no exceptions for defendant's work clothes during a Zoom hearing while on a construction site.
Not the Edomite in the middle. Actually, Salakia, y'all, my bad, y'all. I think the guy on the left with the tie and suit on was his lawyer.
All right, when you come to court, you dress for court. Because in my court, if you don't dress for court, I'm going to dress you. Which means I send you Wayne County Jail, they dress you.
Then a woman pipes up to defend the defendant.
That's bold, because it's just court and we all at home.
I suggest you shut your mouth and not be involved in this case, or you're going to end up locked up.
That's up.
My take is that it's not a good look for the court because that's not how court cases.
So the judge was getting on that Jake. You know, hey, he's at work. You know, he's working a construction site. You know, how many niggas you know at the construction gig with a tuxedo on? You know, maybe he could have went and changed. But, you know, it's besides the point. He's coming there to get his judgment. It shouldn't matter what type of way the clothes he's wearing. And the scriptures talk about that, and I'm going to get that. So, hey, look, y'all, this place goes to show you all, this place is not righteous. All right, there's a scripture in Romans 13 and 8. Right, no, 13 and 3. All right, it says, for terror not a... I'll just pull it real quick, right? Let me show you something. Now, in most cases, if you're not out here being wicked, if you're not out here causing trouble, the Lord is going to take care of you. But the spirit that is on this man, Esau, Edom, even if you are being righteous, he might still come put hell on you. Romans 13 and 3. It says, for ruler are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. So, basically, if you're not out here committing crimes, the police have no reason to mess with you. But on the flip of that, you may not have been doing anything and you'll still get messed with. And in this case, this Jake, he showed up to his court, which 90% of Jake don't do. You know, Jake be showing up late, or they be going on the run, then they get a warrant. You know, and then what the judge doing? I'll send you where they address you right, boy. You gonna stand in front of me, boy? You know, that type of spirit, that boy spirit on him. Said, but to the it says, without then not be afraid of the power, do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. So if you're doing upright, you know, even amongst us, it tells you the Lord will make your enemies to be at peace with you. But there are exceptions to the rule, because this devil is the fucking devil, y'all. And what happened? You know, the sister. Let me take it back.
That's bold, because it's just court and we all at home.
I suggest you shut your mouth and not be involved in this case, or you're going to end up locked up.
That's up.
My take is that
she said, that's effed up, bitch. And somebody said, ooh, hey, you know, hey, I give it to that sister. In that instance, you know, she stood up. I don't believe that was her man, but she stood up for one of her brethren. You know, just showing you the relationship between the Israelite man and woman is fucked, but there's still instances where we'll come through for each other. You know, and she hey, it tells you the Israelite women are more lively. In Exodus, she said bitch. You know, she called the judge a bitch, and he was acting like one. All right, I'm just pulling this up to show y'all that this is not our arrest, y'all. We're not gonna get any peace here. You can do everything that you're told and still end up behind some bars or 6 feet under. All right, now let me get this real quick. Now this is actually this is one of my favorites, y'all. This is one of my favorite scriptures. John 7:24. It says, "Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment." And who's going to ultimately do that? Yahweh Shai at his return. All right, because the majority of us are meek, lowly, and humble. You know, and this dude, you know, okay, look, man, hey, you know, what more do you want from a nigga? And now if he's at a construction site, I'm willing to bet he's making a decent amount of money. He is probably beating the statistical odds for your average so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. All right, would you prefer him in the streets with a blunt in his mouth, with 4 baby mamas in the back, talking about, nigga, hurry up off that phone? You know, at least he's at work. At least the nigga got a job. When the average nigga doesn't have a job, the average nigga's out here scheming and squatting and plotting, supplanting on the day-to-day until they turn 60 and die of a heart disease. All right, we're supposed to judge righteously, and I'm not justifying this man. I don't know what the hell he's in court for. It could have been a traffic ticket. He could have damn beat somebody's brain out their fucking head. But the way that this judge was doing him was just wrong.
That is not a good look.
And this guy is explaining the situation right here.
For the court, because that's not how court cases are normally conducted.
It happened.
So he's basically saying the judge was mad because had we not been in quarantine and all this, if it was at an actual court, he would have had to come in there proper. But you know, you could have given him a pass right now because of the situation that we're living in, but he didn't. Why? Because this place is fucking wicked. Let me get this real quick. Sirach 11:2. Commend not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance. So you can't be treating somebody extra nice just because they look to have status, and you can't be treating somebody extra shitty just because they look to be poor or less than. And it's a natural reflex. So what you have to do is catch yourself and treat people accordingly. Because when you're walking down the street, if you see a bum, you watch out. But then okay, he ain't doing nothing to me. Okay, I might break him off $1, might not, but I ain't finna be here just dogging him. He come get the fuck away from you. Don't do him like that. All right, which is how we were supposed to treat each other in our land. But you see that doesn't happen anymore, especially in America. If you're not in a BMW and don't step out with a 2 or 3 piece suit, you're a piece of shit in everyone's eyes. All right, verse 3 says, "The bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things. Boast not of thy clothing and raiment, and exalt not thyself in the day of honor. For the works of the Lord are wonderful, and his works among men are hidden." So you don't know who's who, you don't know what is what. King David was the smallest of his brethren, and look to the status that he got. I bet you can't name one of King David's brothers right now without looking it up. Exactly. But when King David was being called for, he was the smallest and the weakest, and nobody took credit of him. And he became the greatest and mightiest of his brothers all, to where you don't even remember his brothers' names. All right, so look at that. The same way that a bee is small and tiny, but it does major things for this planet. All right, so let me let it finish.
36th District Court, downtown Detroit, where Judge William McConaughey is the chief judge.
It's a tricky situation, but this is definitely sparring a lot of discussion down here in 36th District Court.
Hey, man, this is one of the courts in downtown Detroit, y'all. Hey, I've been there, and fuck that. I've been in that building, man. I wasn't doing nothing super crazy, but I had my day in court, and they're assholes. This place is wicked. All right. All you need to know, when you go into court, you're coming out of some money. That's what's about to go down. You're getting shook down. You might as well go to grab your paycheck and just go in there with your whole check. And just, if you're lucky, you'll come out with $50 for some gas for the way home. All right. This place is wicked. That court that they showed y'all, let me take it back. Punk ass shit, dog. It's all black and shit. Gray wall. It's just death in there. It looks like death and depression. Police staring at you hard and shit. Bitches behind the counter grimacing you. you know, because they got their punk-ass government job. This place is just full of wickedness, y'all, full of wickedness.
McConaughey is the chief judge.
It's a tricky situation, but this is definitely sparring a lot of discussion down here in 36th District Court and everywhere else on the internet right now.
He says when court hearings went virtual, along with it, the dress code for in-person hearings.
A lot of judges would have made an exception for it because his work attire is a construction.
Judge McConaughey says his colleague did not break any rules by enforcing the rules, but he still plans on meeting with the judges to talk about the video that's now gone viral. And as for that courtroom crasher who spoke up,
that's up.
I've received this at least 15 times today. And the question is...
So this Jake, I guess he's the head judge, and they put a nigga up at the top to give the illusion of inclusion. Jake ain't running shit, you know, but he's okaying the man's actions. He said, well, he didn't really do nothing wrong. He enforced the rules. No. All right, so this goes to show you they're all just a bunch of paid-off assholes, which is why we will not get justice here. Our justice comes at the return of our Messiah. That's when we get justice, y'all. All right, so, hey, you know, be on your best behavior out here. You know, and the Lord will keep you from having to step in there. But in a situation when you do got to step in there, you know, pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that he deliver you. Because whether you're right or wrong, it's not where you right. It's where it's what you can prove. And that's what these assholes deal with. What can you prove? Whether you did something or not. Because this place is wickedness. All right? God damn it, man. Wickedness. About to bite my lip off, man. This place is just wickedness, y'all. Proverbs 28. Proverbs 28 and 29 and 12. It says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. All right, we're seeing that and experiencing that here in America. The motherfuckers is wicked from the top to the bottom. Let's go back to the Apocrypha. Y'all already know. Was that Sirach 10? Is it? Let me see. Yep, Sirach 10 and verse 2, it says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So if the person at the top is wicked, then the people at the bottom are wicked. All right, and vice versa. If a good person is ruling, he's gonna force everyone to be good, whether they freaking like it or not. And this just goes to show you what's really going on in Babylon. What's really going down in these streets. You know, hey, we're not just always full of, we're not never full of shit. But we're not, people think that, you know, here, you know, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you know, the Israelites, especially the men, they think that, oh, we're just a bunch of crybabies and complainers. No, this is what happens to us on a day-to-day basis. You go to court to handle your shit. You show up on time, legally, all right, no weapons on you, nothing, sober, and then you in there catching hell. You wonder why motherfuckers, well, you wonder why Jake men ain't walking around with a smile on their face. Especially shit, I ain't got nothing to walk around and be happy about. All we have is this truth. All right. We go you wake up catching hell, you go to sleep catching hell, you in your dreams catching hell. You damn having nightmares. Wake up, you know. God damn.
What happened? Everyone's asking what happened.
The woman was not a defendant or witness, and the defendant in the T-shirt says he doesn't know her either. Judge McConaughey says it's unclear.
You know, they're saying they don't know how she got in there. She must have just joined on the Zoom call. But you can see her, she's vexed because she probably had cousins, uncles, brothers, her dad, if she knew him. You know, she didn't see this thing. She didn't experienced it.
Why she was even in the hearing.
Yep. And there was no punishment to the defendant for being at work.
And I'll just say this, it's not illegal for you to be in somebody's hearing. The majority of court hearings are public, so if you want, you can literally go to any court any time of the day and just sit down and watch court proceedings, take notes and record. Now, the police will be suspicious, they will be on your forehead, so I wouldn't advise it, but it is legal because they're public. You know, now you know, if you talk to the police or the judge or whatever the hell, they're supposed to be able to allow you to do it, but many of them will probably try to bully you out of there and say, you know, oh, we'll arrest you. So, you know, she had every right to actually be in there. You know, now whether or not you want to go cursing out judges, that's not the smartest move in Babylon.
And I don't know if they even know who the person was that was advocating in her own way for him. So that's still the cliffhanger right now.
Reporting downtown Detroit, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Let me take it back one more time. I'm just take it back, let y'all hear it. And that's about it, y'all. But I just came across this, and you know, the shit irked me. You know, it's like, damn, you know, what DMX say? You know, what these bitches want from a nigga? You know, what more could y'all want from us? What more do you want from us? You made us slaves for hundreds of years. You beat us down. You broke us up. You separated our families. You took our heritage. All right. You changed the course of history. What more do you want from us?
That's bold because it's just court and we all at home doing
I suggest you
It's
shut
real
your
bold.
mouth and not be around
He said, I suggest you shut your mouth. Like, what type of professionalism is that, man? Come on.
the case or you're going to end up locked up.
That's up.
My take is that it's not.
Hey, in the comments, it's funny as hell. You know, this is a damn shame. You know, but you know that's about it, y'all. Yeah, judge was power tripping. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, R'chakorash, the honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Walk Watim, learning, teaching, in truth and sincerity. I'm gonna say Shalom.